We all know by now Lewis Hamilton is making the move to Ferrari for the 2025 Formula One season. But why is he making this step? Why is he leaving his team, Mercedes, which he has been part of since 2013? We think it's the fault of Mercedes and the people associated with them. Let's dive in. Last week, rumors started that Hamilton was joining Ferrari. Not even a day later, it really happened. Lewis Hamilton joins Ferrari for the 2025 season on a multi-year contract. News that broke the internet. Not only did Formula One news outlets report this, but even football news outlets wrote about the move. The fact that he is joining Ferrari on a multi-year contract, rumored to have an option for a one-year extension, is one of the reasons we think Hamilton is leaving Mercedes. The contract negotiations with Mercedes lasted a long time. Almost the entire 2023 season, there were negotiations and rumors about the reason why it was taking so long. Every time, both parties said it would be all right, and there were a few things left they needed to discuss. Lewis even stated that he was not doing the negotiations himself because of the friendship between him and Wolff. Recently, we learned that Hamilton wanted a multi-year deal, and Toto Wolff was willing to give it to him. The other owners, Daimler and Ineos, didn't want to do this. They were afraid of a Rosberg situation and didn't want to take this risk. Why didn't they discuss this with Hamilton and build in a clause that prevented Mercedes from being left with an open driver's seat? Then they would have had time to plan and search for a new driver if they knew it was coming. For us, it's unbelievable. A driver who brought you 6 driver world championships and had a big share in the 8 constructors championships for the team doesn't get the contract duration he really wanted. Lewis Hamilton also brought the team and Mercedes as a brand worldwide exposure. He is a well-known superstar, and his reach is way beyond the Formula One scene. Such a valuable asset didn't get treated the way he wanted. The other reason for his departure. The 7-time world champion wanted to be an ambassador for Mercedes for 10 years after his Formula One career. This is also something the board of Mercedes didn't want. It was rumored that the deal would be worth a whopping $200 million. Besides that, Hamilton's contract was worth $27.5 million a year, and he wanted a title bonus of $15 million to be added as guaranteed income. Of course, these aren't normal numbers, and we think the board of Mercedes pressured Hamilton to lower his demands. Toto Wolff stated that Hamilton renewing his contract with Mercedes was a formality. But was it? Rumors started to occur that Hamilton spoke to John Elkann from Ferrari. Both parties denied it. Hamilton said that he wanted to drive for Mercedes and didn't plan on leaving the team anytime soon. The third reason, Mercedes had a car that didn't perform in 2022 and didn't deliver the promised results during the 2023 season. Hamilton was quite vocal about this and said he demanded more from the team and he knew what was needed to improve the car. Mercedes, on their side, kept holding on to the zero-side pod concept, a concept that we know by now is not suited for the current regulations. That finally changed at the Monaco Grand Prix in 2023. Mercedes arrived at the Grand Prix with side pods, just like any other team. Hamilton stated that it was an improvement, but they needed more to beat Red Bull Racing. Further in the season, Mercedes kept improving, and Hamilton had his best season in 2 years with multiple podiums and strong races. And still, he decided to leave the team for the 2025 season. But why? We think he lost patience with Mercedes and started to desire something new. With the current dominance of Red Bull, he has nothing to lose. The move to Ferrari came out of nowhere for many people. Why would he join the prancing horse, which was not that much better than Mercedes in the last seasons? Hamilton stated that he wanted a new challenge, and joining Ferrari for the 2025 season is fulfilling a childhood dream, driving in Ferrari red. We can't ignore the contract details that came out and are part of the reason he is moving. A multi-year contract for the 2025 and 2026 F1 season with a 1-year extension option, a total of $100 million yearly salary, a joint investment fund rumored to be worth between $200 and $400 million to fund Hamilton's company, Mission 44, and becoming a Ferrari ambassador. These details sound familiar, right? It's everything Mercedes didn't want to do, but Ferrari's John Elkann did. He did everything he could to sign the superstar of F1 and accomplished it. All these things led up to a shocking move in F1 which nobody saw coming. We think even Lewis Hamilton didn't see it coming during the 2023 season, as he made the decision between Christmas and January 2024. Did he know something we don't? Is the 2024 Mercedes not good enough again? What will this mean for the 2024 season? Will Mercedes fully support him? Or will they turn to George Russell, who will be the new #1 driver? Which Mercedes personnel will follow him to Ferrari? We know Hamilton can't poach any staff because he has a non-poaching clause in his contract. Is Lewis Hamilton winning the championship in his last season with Mercedes, or does he win his 8th world title with Ferrari? What do you think? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe.